Well, we're currently going over Glen Canyon on our way to the North Rim and the Vermilion Cliffs. Just thought I'd do a quick shot of the beautiful scenery that we've got here. We're looking at a lovely 97 degrees, so it should be a decent day to get out and see what's around. We're just rolling through the Kaibab National Forest. Thought we'd give you an opportunity to have a look at the terrain around here. This is on the way to the North Rim. We just pulled off to look at where the condors perch during the fall and winter. And I'll tell you what, that road is a tooth rattler. So if you ever decide to go down it, beware. Anyway, this is a little different than the national forest that we were in a few days ago, but it's nonetheless spectacular. We're heading back in the forest. We're looking for a spot. We're hoping to get one on the kind of dispersed north rim of the canyon. The road's not bad. I just aired down because it was pretty dang rough, but nothing pretty technical at this point. But it looks like it's a bit of a drive, so we're just going to head back, see what we can find. There's been a fair number of campsites along the way, so if we don't find one on the rim, then we can always find one back here in the woods. Yeah, after we aired down, we got into some rougher stuff. We're into some switchbacks with quite a bit of rock and that sort of thing, so it's pretty rough. Not challenging really, but it's pretty rough. Well, that trail was really fun. We're the only ones here. We cannot see anyone on the horizon. You can see the Colorado River meandering below us. The sun is going down. We've got the stove started. We're going to have some Thai curry tonight. And of course, our obligatory happy hour. Of course, after we have our happy hour, we won't be walking close to the edge. So I think we found a great one for tonight. I really am excited about this. And just a quick view from the actual spot where we're parked. As you can see, we've got the place all to ourselves. This is really nice. We've got quite a rocky surface here. So what that means for us is that means that the tent is optional. So we've built a nest in the back of the Jeep, and that's where we're going to sleep. We're just going to sleep in the Jeep tonight. We've got the camp set up. We got to put stuff away clearly, but dinner's getting cooked. Chairs are set up, so we're looking forward to a beautiful sunset. So cheers if I don't see you with my whiskey in my hand. As we sit here enjoying our happy hour, watching a beautiful sunset, just reflecting, we had just a wonderful day today. We started out in Page, Arizona, and we went through the lower Antelope Canyon. We had a great guide, Kyron, who was a native Navajo, young man that's in college. He was very informative, told us about the formation of the canyon, helped us take some really excellent pictures. And then we made our way over to the North Rim and found an excellent trail and an excellent campsite. So I don't think life could be any better. So we're just going to enjoy this sunset. Thanks for watching, and cheers. We had an absolutely wonderful night at the campsite. The stars were so beautiful. We're going to head back towards the main North Rim Road now. We actually booked a campsite in the North Rim Campground, which is supposed to be one of the nicer campgrounds in the National Park Service system, so we wanted to check it out. But instead of going on the road, we did discover there's another way in here. Instead of going back and connecting to 89A, we're going to go ahead and retrace our steps and crawl back up over the Saddle Mountain Wilderness Range and have some fun on the trails. So this is just the bottom of the trails. They get much worse. We'll show you a video of that. But if you're in a Jeep or something similar, it's a really fun way to get down here. Okay, we've just started up the Saddle Mountain Wilderness Trail to get back. It's 24 miles. At this point, we're at 5,800 feet. You can see the vegetation, the fauna is sort of that lower elevation scrub. I don't know what you call it. We're about 12% grade right now, climbing up the hill. Very rocky at this point. And we're running about 5 miles an hour. Second gear, low range. So we'll check back in once we get in a little higher elevation and show you what it looks like. We just came through a pretty rocky section. We've climbed now to just about 7,200 feet. And you can see that the flora has changed dramatically. We're up where it's much denser. You're getting Utah juniper, some pinyon pine. So it's definitely changed from the lower elevations. And once we get up to the top, we're going to see a lot more conifer trees. So I know that for those of you that are used to this or live out in this area, you're probably like saying, duh. But for us flatlanders, this is pretty cool. We have now climbed through 7,500 feet, and as you can see, we're surrounded by ponderosa pines. So this is sort of the top of the hill, if you will. Really lovely area. There's some campgrounds up through here, dispersed campgrounds, of course, and it's just really lovely. And it's so cool to see this change of the vegetation as you climb up in elevation. I think it goes to show absolutely how necessary the climate is for all these different species, that just a few hundred feet can make an absolute difference. Well, I was wrong earlier. We are now at 8,600 feet, and we're starting to see quite a few of the quaking aspens. So definitely we weren't at the top when we first saw the Ponderosa Pine. We are now inside Grand Canyon National Park, and we just took a rather gnarly road, certainly not an unpassable trail, but a gnarly road. We are at Point Sublime. It's 18 miles off the main highway. It took us about an hour and 20 minutes. I think the average was 12 miles an hour. The view here is phenomenal. It's a bit hazy today, so I hope you can see it in the video. But the view is stunning. You can see for what seems to be forever. And the colors when the sun is just right are amazing, the difference in colors. So if you've got a good vehicle, I recommend this trip if you're in the park. Bright and early on Sunday morning. I wanted to just give you a quick look, since I mentioned that the North Rim Campground was supposed to be one of the nicest in the park system. This is the tent section. And I've got to agree, this is an excellent location. The rim is right over there. You can see the sunlight on the canyon. The tents are spaced well apart. A lot of Ponderosa pine and aspen. So I've got to agree, this is really nice. The showers are there if you want them. There's a restaurant at the lodge. So this is a really nice campsite if you get the chance and you're in the tent. Check it out, especially if you can get one on the outer ring, not on the inner side.